I'm so excited. I just pulled up to this thrift store and they're having a really good sale today. I was planning on going to Goodwill, but I decided to check my Facebook, and this in particular thrift store will post their sales before they open. And today they're having 76-cent clothing. By the way, hey, if you're new here, my name is Sheena, also known as Big Red. I've been a reseller for 9 years, primarily selling clothes, but I've been recently learning a lot more about hard goods and collectibles. But today is definitely going to be a close day because of this awesome sale. We're going to go in, see if we can find some items to flip, and I thought it would be fun to do a challenge. So last time I was here, they had an 88-cent sale and I spent roughly $50. So I thought it would be cool to see if we can find one item worth $50 today that would pay for my entire bill, assuming I get around the same amount of items as I did last time. All right, there's already people starting to line up at the door and I can't take it any longer. So let's go get out there.
I was the third person in line, but I knew there was a long line behind me, so this got crazy pretty quick. The rows were really narrow too, so it became hard to film in here pretty quickly, but I started flipping through. At this point, when you're at a sale like this and you're one of the first ones in the door, your thought process is kind of like grab anything interesting, throw it in your cart, and you can look it over more carefully later on. This is a small store. They actually don't even have carts. They only have little hand baskets. So here I'm grabbing some Nike shorts. Nike is just a tried and true bread and butter brand for me to sell online. Then I noticed nobody was in the shoe section, so I ran over there really quick, grabbed these Clark's wedges, and just took a quick scan because, again, this is a smaller store. You can look at it pretty quickly. Those Keen sandals were nice, but they were specially marked, so they weren't included in the sale. And then I put these Vans in my basket, but later I put them back. I didn't feel like cleaning them. Shoes are one of my favorite things to sell, but cleaning shoes is not one of my favorite things to do. If you're a Las Vegas local, this thrift store is called the Faith Lutheran Thrift Store. It benefits a private school here in the Valley. Definitely check them out. When they run these sales, it's pretty cool. They not only had the 76-cent clothing, but they also had 80% off on sporting goods. So I ran over there and took a quick look. I probably would have got these golf shoes if the toes wouldn't have been so dirty. Under Armour golf shoes are usually a pretty solid pickup, especially those newer styles. And then I was hoping to find maybe a awesome golf club over here because I have found some great golf clothing here in the past. Back over in the clothes, this is a prime example of something that retails for a lot of money but has basically no resale value. These are a pair of skinny colored jeans by the brand Current Elliott. So even though these jeans retailed close to $200, skinny leg, colored denim, I'm still gonna pass even at 76 cents. Pulled out a pair of American Apparel denim shorts in the shorts section. So I threw those in my cart because summer is coming, y'all. I definitely do buy things out of season, but with spring and summer upon us, I'm more likely to grab shorts right now. So you can see this small store was poppin'. Quick basket check. I found some Lululemon Align joggers. That was pretty exciting. They need a lint roll. And then these Chubbies sweat shorts. I actually ended up putting these back due to condition. There was just too much wear on those. The texture on this sweater caught my eye, and the brand is Sparrow, which is an Anthropologie brand, and this was pretty cute. Nice little hooded sweater. I put this in my basket, but spoiler alert, I did have to put it back because there was a stain on the sleeve. Otherwise, I think that would have been a solid pickup at 76 cents. So this store does have specialty items that have a large white tag on them. And so they made it easy with the dresses. They just put all of the non-specialty ones over here on this rack. And so I found this little Free People dress, little mini dress for 76 cents. We're not leaving her behind. So you have to make sure that you're not looking at a white tag item, but they make it pretty obvious, but the white tag items were not included in this sale. Here was an Anthropologie dress that would have been interesting, but it was just very washed, very pilled, not in good condition. And then in similar fashion, this was in the men's department, a Lindbergh 100% cotton men's shirt. Actually would have been a solid pickup, but after I was looking at it, it appeared to be shrunken. So I kind of compared it to the rest of the shirts that were around it, and it was too small. Now they rolled out a new rack and everybody flocked to it like crazy. I was not the first one to get there, but I did find this really pretty dress. The brand was someone I hadn't heard of, but comps look pretty good. And then also on that new rack, again, I was not the first one there, so people overlooked these. This is a brand called Planet, and it doesn't look like much on the hanger, but it was very nice feeling fabric. It's 100% Pima cotton and made in Peru. So those things caused me to look it up, and the comps look really close to our $50 mark. Make sure you watch till the end of the video. I'm gonna do a full haul of everything I got. Then I had a squirrel moment, went over to the toys and kids section because that was also 80% off. And this little lady caught my eye. She is a puppet and she does have a specialty marked tag, but in this case, the discount still applied. So they made it really easy for me to look her up and comps were pretty good.
We did it. They just pulled out a new rack and I jumped in there and snagged this really fast. The brand is Bryn Walker. Easy $50.
So exciting. We met our challenge. So I headed back into the clothing section to keep hunting. I went through a couple times. This is a small store. They were continuously putting new stuff out and people put things back. So this caught my eye. It was kind of along the same lines as the Bryn Walker, very flowy and lag and look. And then I found this on the way out, tried to show you real quick, but we'll see it in the full haul. Cool thing about this store, since they do only have hand baskets, is they have these bins over here where you can store your stuff and keep it safe while you continue to hunt.
We got a lot of good stuff.
Okay, we made it out of that thrift store. That was a lot of fun. It was super busy at the beginning and I couldn't record as much as I would have liked to, but let's get home and film a full haul with our girl Maria here. Okay, I just got home. I've got like 15 minutes before I have to pick up my daughter from school. So let's do a haul. First off, I'm going to show you the 4 pairs of shoes that I got. This first one is a pair of Clark's wedge sandals. They were in nice condition. Clark's is a pretty solid seller for me as long as it's a good style and in really good condition. So for 88 cents, I couldn't pass these up. These are a size 9. These are actually my size. Cute. So summer is coming, so it's time to start thinking about spring and summer styles. So I think these will be an easy like $25 to $30 sale. Next, these are dirtier than I would like, but let's take this off. But Altra is my favorite running shoe brand to sell. This is a pair of Altra running shoes. Overall, they're in pretty good condition. The tread looks good on them. They're just dirty, so they're dusty, but that's okay. I have literally thrown these in the wash before. So like even the bottom, like the writing on the insole is not worn off. So that tells me that these haven't been worn all that much. And that's really important when it comes to running shoes. So for 88 cents, I couldn't pass these up. These are probably a solid $40. And these are a men's size 8.5. I'll have to look up the exact style of those. I grabbed these because I know that the brand is called Mizuno, which I believe this is a volleyball shoe. I'll have to do some research. So filming this without looking up any comps, you guys, but they were in really nice shape. So clearly look like they've only been worn on the court. So for 88 cents, I know that some Mizuno shoes are definitely very high retail. These are a women's 10.5. So yeah, probably a volleyball shoe. And the last pair of shoes is these Crocs flip-flops. These are a men's pair of Crocs flip-flops. They are a men's size 11. Crocs for 88 cents. Can't beat it. These look like a pretty nice style, especially with summer coming up. I think those will probably be $25 to $30 as well. Okay, you already saw Miss Maria, but here she is in all of her glory. So they do look up items at this thrift store and they'll price them with a white tag. They cut the tag off of her already, but so it had a description of like what she was. Her name is Maria, and she does have an interior tag here. Silly puppets. And so that kind of helped me run a quick comp. I did see one of Maria listed for $60, and then I saw one of Maria sold for $50. So they had her priced at $40 at this thrift store, but she was included in the toys kids sale of 80% off. So I think that means I paid like, oh gosh, I gotta do math in my head. I think I paid like $7 for her. So if we can flip that into 50, that is awesome. All right, let's get into the clothes really quick. Okay, I had to back it up so that you can see this for all of its glory. Somebody must have put this back because I did not see it the first 2 times I went through the store. But this is clearly handmade. I still don't even know if it's gonna show off all of its glory, but it is handmade. There's no tags on it. It is a belted, I don't even know if it is considered a dress, but look at the cats on the back. It's all patchworked. It was just 2 unique, very cottagecore vibes. It's thick, it's heavy, it was well made, has shoulder pads for 88 cents. I was not gonna leave this behind. So I really have no idea what I'm gonna price this at, but honestly, I would not price this any lower than $50. So this is our winning ticket right here. We might have more than one, you guys. I'm gonna not show personal items, so if you see me taking a minute, it's because I gotta weed those out. Actually, I'm gonna show you anyway. I got this jacket for me. It's just from Target, but I liked the colors. Once I found the Bryn Walker shirt, which is a very specific type of style called lag and look. It's very oversized, very flowy. I started looking out to see if I could find any other items that were most likely donated by the same person. And this one caught my eye. So the brand was called Shawl Dolls. And I found quite a few items, I would say, throughout the store that were made in USA. Anything made in USA that feels pretty nice, you should probably take a look at clothing wise. So this is very flowy, very oversized, drapey. This is the epitome of lag and look style. Some comps, but they were kind of all over the place. So I would say this is probably gonna be a solid $30. We're getting to all the good stuff right off the beginning. So this is the Bryn Walker shirt. There's the tag again. And Bryn Walker usually is not sized. It's kind of like a one size fits all. Again, you can see here, it is very oversized, very drapey. This does not look like anything special on the hanger. It does feel really nice. It has these tighter sleeves, but it kind of just looks like a blob. Again, it's made in the USA. So clothing made in the USA is usually a good tip off that you should look up the brand to see what it sells for. So I don't think I've ever found Bryn Walker before. So this will be my first time selling it. Comps tell me this could sell anywhere between $30 to $50. So I'm going with the high end. I found one of this exact style sold for $49.99 in just a different color. So I'm saying this is our $50 find. 76 cents into a $50 sale. It's also in excellent condition, so we love that. My dog is down here sniff checking all of the merchandise. Okay, next up, this is a little button-down shirt from the brand Holding Horses, which is an Anthropologie brand. And this is honestly probably an older style from Anthropologie. And if it had it just been a plain button down, I probably would have left it behind. Older Anthropologie just isn't selling, but I thought that this had enough cute things going for it. The little shirt tail in the back that has embroidery is kind of what sold me on it. It's also nice spring colors, lightweight, I can use lots of good keywords like Western and boho. So because of those things is why I decided to go ahead and grab this one. I put a lot of stuff back. I was really proud of myself. That can be one of the most challenging things when you go to a sale like this, where it's like, everything's so cheap, you should just buy it all. But it still doesn't mean that it's a smart decision. You don't want to buy things that are just going to sit for forever. Speaking of which, I'm not 100% sold on this one. This brand is XCVI, which is a very high quality brand. So most likely, again, this probably came from the same person with the Bryn Walker. It's very lagging look, kind of simple, minimalistic, little white dress. Does have some ties in the back, but I'm pretty confident this will at least sell for $25. So if I'm turning 76 cents into $25, I'm happy with that. And it is in excellent condition. White with no stains is a miracle. This is for self. It is just a plain black shirt. There we go, barbell. It is like an athletic wear brand, and if this would have been like $6, I would not have been buying this, but at 76 cents, I'm pretty confident it'll sell for at least $20. So I have sold pants by this brand. It does have a bit of a following for people that are really into like working out, gym stuff, and it's a good size large. What else is in here? Okay, I do not usually buy the brand Orvis, but I know some people, some other resellers regularly buy this brand. This one caught my eye because it was a linen blend, so it felt very spring and summery. It's just a nice tan color. This is a men's button down. It's a great size, extra large. It's in very nice condition, and it's a linen, linen rayon blend. So I feel pretty confident that this will sell for at least $20. That was kind of my goal. With the 76-cent price, if I sell something for $20, I should still be hitting my $15 profit kind of goal on each item. The brand did not really matter to me. It's Nina Leonard. I believe it's sold at like Macy's. That price tag usually looks like Macy's to me, but it was brand new at tags. So brand new at tags, I love to sell. People like to buy new stuff at highly discounted. It's also a plus size, which is great. It's very simple on the top. It's a long maxi dress, but then it gets really pretty with this lace on the bottom. It's new at tags, plus size dress. I think it can definitely sell for 20 bucks pretty easily. It's also a very nice color. So this is one of the first things I found, which I was kind of surprised. These are a pair of Lululemon Align joggers. So they have the jogger bottom, and I know they are the Align style because of the V here in the seams. So the Lululemon Align has the V here, whereas a lot of the other styles go straight across on the seam. And the Lululemon Aligns are probably the more popular style of leggings, joggers. So I was happy to find those. Now these are in kind of rough shape. They, for one, just need to be lint rolled, but there is some pilling. So like this happening here. I'm going to be able to get a lot of that off with a sweater shaver, but I don't know if it's gonna completely come off. I'm like on a time crunch and nervous. But nevertheless, Align joggers, I think at the very least, again, these are gonna sell for $25 to $30, depending on how cleaned up I can get them. But they're also a size 8, so I might be trying these on. Okay, and then I showed this dress in the store. I wasn't quite sure about it. I almost left it on the rack because this tag wasn't extremely, it almost looked like World Market tags, kind of what it reminded me of, but the brand is called Mata Traders, and it says made in India. So that was kind of interesting to me. It didn't say made in China. It also has like a tie wrap style. Let's get it up here. Dresses are so hard to find, or so hard to show. There we go. So it is like a, is it a true wrap style? There's just the top is a wrap style, which is kind of nice, but it feels really nice, light and flowy. It's a nice print. It's like that really lightweight, airy type of cotton. So it's gonna be really nice in the summer months when it's hot. And sold comps looked pretty good on these dresses. There are some of these that sell over $50. I just don't know if this is one of them. So after I do some comps, we will, we'll see. We might have another item that's really close to hitting that $50 challenge for us. It also has pockets. That's essential. Anytime a dress has pockets, I always put it in a listing. I do really well with this brand. It's Vocal. These like very burnout. A lot of times they're heavily, yeah, this one has the bling rhinestones all over, very like 90s Y2K, Ed Hardy vibes. I'm able to sell this brand really easily. This is a t-shirt. It literally feels like it's new without the tags. I think that's maybe why this was here. So it's just a t-shirt, but I'm pretty confident that's an easy 20 bucks. Okay, this is a pair of Sweaty Betty shorts, kind of like their version of the Lululemon Hottie Hot shorts is what it looks like. It's got the zipper in the back. They are a size small. Doesn't resell for a ton, but people definitely like it. So I think this will probably only sell for like the $15 to $20 range. This was another new to me brand. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, but from what I looked up, the brand is Planet by somebody. I'll insert the name. When you put in Planet by the person's name, you get a lot more accurate comps for this actual brand. And again, this is one of these that does not look like much on the hanger. It is literally just an oversized kind of blobby shirt. It's brown with some stripes, but the feel is what got to me. And so this is 100% Pima cotton, if I remember correctly. Let's see, yep, 100% Pima cotton, made in Peru. So that's what made me start looking at it. There is a little bit of pilling somewhere along here, but I think my sweater shaver should be able to take care of that really well. And this looks like another solid $30 to $40 on this like tunic lagging look shirt. So that was awesome, and I learned a new brand. Okay, we're almost to the bottom here. Just a basic pair of Nike athletic shorts. I can sell these for $14.99 all day long. They will sell within like a week. And these are fun colors like Oregon State, OSU orange, size small. I look usually for the newer Nike tag, which looks like this. That usually tells me that it's a little bit of a newer item from Nike. I grabbed this one pair of shorts. These are from the brand American Apparel, which is pretty expensive retail. And I thought these were cute. They're just black denim shorts, but they have the little zipper accent. It gives them a little something extra than your average denim short. And we are going into short season, so I didn't feel like this could be too bad of a buy. They were in good condition. They need a lint roll, but American Apparel, probably in the $15 to $20 range, I would say. And our final item here is a dress that I was kind of surprised to see on there, because I know that they know this brand. It's a little Free People. Actually, it is not a dress. It is a romper. So romper in the back, very flowy. Free People is hit or miss, but this is very Free People-esque with the flowy boho. It has like lace-up details on the side. I'm gonna have to get like a stock photo for you guys, because this is not doing it a whole lot of justice. Free People is definitely oversaturated in the secondhand market. I would not recommend picking up everything Free People. If you find it, there is newer styles you should be aware of. Shopping like this at like 76 cents, you can take a little bit more risk, but this is a cute little style. Very good for spring and summer. I'm sure I should be able to find the style name. So a Free People trick on the care tag here. It used to be an OB number. Now I see a GB number. So I wonder if this is a newer style and they've changed that. This on here, let's see if I can show you. There is a GB number. On older Free People, it's OB. And if you search that number into Google, you can usually find the stock photos and the style name pretty easily. You might be wondering, did I actually make the challenge? I think I did, right? The Bryn Walker shirt, I'm confident. I'm pricing it at $50 for sure. The handmade dress, oh crap, I've got to go. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see my next video. And then in the comments, let me know what challenge you think I should do next. Bye.